Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and we're back for episode 3 of the Soul Food Legacy Challenge. And we have Rico, who is working on his mixology skill. He did get to level 5, which is kind of why I included this in the beginning of the video, just to show our skill progression. And then we have Marques. He's here just painting because we need the money. Rico's now fixing a computer, and Jabria's gonna make some food because we're gonna have a birthday party for baby Tariq. He's growing up, so he'll be growing into a infant this episode, and we'll be giving him a little bit of a makeover later on, so look out for that. And as you guys know from Generation 1, Rico is handy. He does have the handiness skills, so fixing the computer for him was really easy. So now we're going to go ahead and put the birthday party together and get our guests all invited. I'm going to go into build mode and put out some decorations just to make it look more like a party. And then we'll be back with that. All right, so it's time for the birthday party. We've got our cake made. Jabria is still doing some cooking. Marques, Rico's stepbrother, did have to go to class because he is a university student, so he's off to class, but he'll be back later and he'll get to enjoy the party with everybody else. So Ranisha's getting here. That's Rico's mom. And we invited a lot of people. Like, I think I invited like maybe 15 Sims. So it'll be cool to see everybody. And there is Jabria's dad, Daquan. And it looks like baby Tariq is crying. So I'm going to have Rico go take care of him in just a bit while our guests are still piling in. Oh, Marques is back. So one of them is going to go get the baby. I don't know which one, but so there's Marques' girlfriend, Brooklyn, with the blonde hair. And I forget the other girl's name. I'm drawing a blank. I think her name is Paris or something like that. I don't remember it, but she's just friends with Jabria and Rico both. And so I'm contemplating like what we're gonna do for Rico's next wife and how we're gonna make the relationship deteriorate. I have an idea in my head, so it'll be interesting to watch that play out. So everybody's just helping themselves to cake, because as you guys know, when we age up the baby, like they don't blow out the candles with the baby. They just age up at the bassinet. You toss them in the air and they become an infant. So we didn't really even need the cake like that. So it's no big deal that everybody's helping themselves to pieces of cake. And there's Rico's cousin right there with the little twist. And there's his Uncle Derek. Everybody here with the red hair is 9 times out of 10 related to Rico. That's Rico's cousin, his little cousin. And I guess through marriage, all these people are technically related to Marques as well. There's Marques' dad. He finally got here. And there is Rico and Marques' brother right over there with the little twist. So it's just like a really family-studded little party with a couple of friends. The girl there in that's overdressed in that black dress is Nakia. Nakia is Jabria and Rico's new friend. They met her. Rico actually met her first when he was out hanging out at the bar in the first episode. And yes, guys, Rico is a father. So you see him here playing with his baby. Look at baby Tariq. Okay, so we're aging him up now. And so now baby Tariq is officially an infant. So we're just picking out his traits. I decided to go with calm just because they're young parents and I wanted to make it as easy for them as possible. And so he did age up with red hair, but I didn't want him to have red hair. I feel like red hair is like rare and I kind of wanted to weed that out. So I definitely got rid of the red hair and made him have black hair, which is, you know, that's the hair color of his mother. So we're weeding out slowly but surely the red hair. Everybody coming up will 9 times out of 10 be either have black hair or maybe brown. But I decided to go with the black hair. So I hope you guys think he came out cute. I think he came out super adorable. I love all his outfits. I took so much time on them, and normally I don't be taking this long, but I think that I did a really good job. So I hope you guys enjoy watching me make the rest of his outfits, and we'll be back with the rest of the gameplay. Okay, so we're back at the party. Look at Jabria's dad jumping up and down in the corner over there. And it looks like everybody's done eating. So Jabria's going to go ahead and clean that up. And they're going to hang out and spend more time together. There's Marques's girlfriend. I'm going to have him come over and spend some time with her while Jabria cleans up and everybody's just having a good time at the party. The two of them are really cute together, but like part of me feels like this is just too wholesome. Like we got to mix it up a little bit. I don't know. We might make Marques and Jabria get back together behind Rico's nose. I'm not quite sure yet which way I want to go with this, but for now, I have Rico making drinks for everybody. I could have just made him 10 bar, but I don't know. I feel like it's more personal. So he's going to go and ask Jabria's dad if he wants a drink. And then I'm gonna have Jabria make some more food. Like we saw her make food at the very start of the party, but obviously they ate everything all up. So I'm gonna have her head back into the kitchen and she's gonna do some more cooking. So while she's cooking, you see some of the cousins cleaning up, and Marques is checking on baby Tariq. And he's going to go ahead and give him his bottle. So I did redo his nursery when I went in buy mode after I aged him up. I went ahead and did a little quick nursery for him because, mind you, like they're not rich. It's crazy how baby Tariq looks more like Marques, in my opinion, than he actually looks like Rico. I don't know if it's because of like the hair thing, but in my personal opinion, he looks more like Marques. And they're even matching. Like I just noticed that their colors are matching. And you guys see like Rico making more drinks for people. And I really could have edited the party down. I definitely could have, but the party was so much fun. Like it was so much fun to see all the Sims together in one space like this. I really enjoyed it. So the first half of the party, they really did just sit there at the table mostly, but like towards the night is when the party really picks up. And so Marques is gonna put baby Tariq down. And he's just so cute. Like he's such a good uncle. And then everybody kind of just was hanging out. And then inside there's Rico's uncle Derek and his aunt Amaya, Jabria's dad, definitely the life of the party for sure. Then we got Ranisha in her swimsuit because they did go swimming a little bit outside. So Nakia is still sitting here at the table pretty much the whole time. But there's both the boys' brother. I keep forgetting his name. I think his name is Lil Julian, but. And then Ranisha looks like she caught some type of ailment. So I just wanted to micro focus in on that because our girl is not doing so good. Ranisha's definitely feeling whatever that is. I should have made her leave, but I didn't. So hopefully nobody else catches that. So I did just have Rico during the birthday party because we already aged up baby Tariq. So for the most part, he really just worked on his mixologist skill, trying to get it up, even though we did get it to level 5 when we first started. So Rico's going to spend some time with Julius. And yeah, the two of them are just catching up. If you guys didn't watch Generation 1, Rico is really, really close with his stepdad. Before Ranisha married the repairman, Rico was kind of like a troubled teen, like cutting school, all that stuff. And then by episode 4, they had met Julius, and that really was a turning point for Rico. So he has so much love for his stepdad. And so now you see Rico hanging out with his little cuz. He's over there teaching him his words. Definitely some people were overdressed for the party. And it is going into like, now the sun is out. So I feel like this is where the party really like picked up. And they really did their thing and had so much fun. I do have the longer parties mod in my game. And that's why it's taking like forever for the party to be over. And typically I would just end the party, but like I said, I had so much fun filming this and seeing like all the Sims that I have created in one space like this, because since I finished Gen 1 wrap up, they don't have parties like this that much. And Jabria's dad is over here like still the life of the party. I don't know what's wrong with Amaya, his wife, but she looking crazy. Okay, so everybody's sitting at the table, the little cousins, Julian and Ranisha and Julius. And I just love this so much, you guys. Like, look at everybody. Look at Marques and Rihanna. That's Rico's cousin. And then you see Rel, Rico's other cousin, over here talking to that fully fledged adult who ain't gonna give him the time of day. Like, I just love it. There's Jabria's mom, Trish. And Rico's eating. I love it so much. This was so much fun to film. I'm not even going to hold you guys. Okay, so they're just going to talk. And I ended up putting a karaoke machine outside. I'm going to get rid of that by the end of the episode because the nursery already cost me like quite a few simoleons. So we definitely going to need our money back. So Ranisha and Rico are singing a duet. It's so beautiful getting to see them spend this time together because we don't get to see Ranisha as much, considering she lives in a whole another town. Like, Rico moved to Nordhaven and Ranisha still lives in San Sequoia, so he doesn't get to spend as much time with his mom and his brother as he would like. And then we have Uncle over here mixing up some drinks. I did not control him and make him do this. He just came over here and did that on his own. And so everybody's just out here listening to them sing. It's super cute. By the time we moved the party out here, I was just like completely in love with this. I don't know when we'll have the opportunity to do another party like this. Maybe when we age up baby Tariq from an infant to a toddler. Or we might end up doing like a family reunion eventually. But this was so cute. Like, let this be your inspiration to have a party with your Sims if you're on like multiple generations, because it's so cute. So then we had Julian, Rico's brother, and his cousin singing a song. It's super cute. Look how cute they look. I love this so much. They look so cute. Okay, so one thing that I've been struggling with in doing like challenges is trying to find the balance between gameplay progression and like meeting my goals. Because I've noticed for me, I've been like very goal oriented when it comes to these challenges. So this was just like a really cute little reminder of like just the generational gameplay that comes when you are completing like a legacy. And I think it's so cute. I do eventually maybe want to do some like rotational gameplay with some of the different families, but for now, I am really just focused on like Rico and completing the challenges. And so, yeah, he's over here practicing making drinks. Jabria's having a good time on the dance floor. And it's like officially almost 2 a.m. in the game. And then this little baddie, like I had to give her own little like spotlight for a minute because just look at her. Nakia is so gorgeous. I don't know. We might end up making Rico and Nakia have a little something, but I'm really not sure. So if you're wondering why some of the Sims were in swimsuits, this is why. They were also like hanging out at the pool, all that good stuff. It's just very, very cozy and very, very cute. There's Rico. I think Rico's going to come back and get back to mixing some drinks, and hopefully we can get him to level 6 of mixology skill before we end the episode. Okay, so he did get to level 6. So he's really like coming along with that. Only 4 more till he maxes that skill. So I feel really accomplished. And then of course they're back at the table, and I had Marques like start cleaning up. So you see him in the background doing a little vacuuming, and the rest of them are still just hanging out. And it's like officially, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning and the party is still going on. And so I did have Rico come and work on the beer brewing skill, which is supposed to be juicing, but I did replace it. So if it looks different for me, it's just because I'm using a mod to replace it. And that's like the only thing about the challenge that I have changed. So he's going to work on that skill, which I believe he maxes once he gets to level 5. I'm hoping, because this one takes such a long time to complete. Okay, and the party is officially over. They all got charisma skill, and they got a reward, which I ended up deleting because I wanted the simoleons. And Rico's just saying bye to everybody. Julius is getting his last little song in before the party is officially over. Look at the little cousins and Julie and Rico's brother. Everybody's headed out. And then I had Marques come out here and work on his, or he went to do his presentation because he is a university student. And everybody else is just kind of clearing out. So Rico is now going to give baby Tariq a bath because he did have a stinky diaper. So he came in now that the party is over to help take care of baby Tariq. And it's so crazy watching him be a dad, like watching him start from that troubled teen that he was on episode 1 and 2 of the first gen to watching him be a extremely responsible young adult is so cute and so sweet. And so now he's just giving baby Tariq some milk before we go ahead and put him down so that Rico can do some cleaning. Their relationship is really, really sweet. I'm still like contemplating in my head how Rico is going to go from this life with Jabria to now he's divorced and he has to remarry when their life is so like cozy and perfect. So it's going to be interesting to watch the way that we dissolve their relationship because they have such a beautiful family. Like, my only complaint right now is that they don't have their own home. I definitely want to get Rico his own space where he doesn't live with his stepbrother. But for now, since it's a 3-bedroom place, it's perfectly fine. And they split the rent and all that stuff because, you know, they're still young. So it is beneficial for them to split the bills 3 ways for now. Okay, so obviously Rico's going to do some cleaning now that baby Tariq is down for his nap. That party lasted so long that it's necessary. Like, look at all the moldy drinks from last night. I don't know when they'll have another party like that again, but Rico will probably be going out over the weekend to the bar again because per challenge rules, you know, they're a bar fly, so they hang out at the bar all the time. So I did have him go back to crafting some beers to try and see if we can move that skill along a bit while we wait for Jabria to get home from work. Marques is headed off to his class. And then I'm gonna have Rico just sell the juices on the table. He's gonna start a yard sale because that's one of the things that we have to do. So I want to try and incorporate that just as much as I can. And actually, once they get like, I don't know if it's the entrepreneurial skill or if it's just like him getting up his skills as far as like crafting the beer, but these actually sold pretty well and they kind of flew off the shelf this time. Like when you first start selling things on this table, I feel like nothing sells or it takes forever to sell things. This time the things really sold. So his mom, Ranisha, wants to come over. Of course, we're gonna let her come over. And look how she cheers for him. Like, she's so proud of him. Like, she understands that college isn't for everybody. And now she wants to become best friends with her son. And of course, we want to be best friends with our mom. Who wouldn't want to be best friends with Ranisha? So, of course, we'll be best friends with her. Like, when you show up clapping and applauding like that, your mom is your best friend. I love that for them. So, as you guys can see, the beers are like selling themselves while we get to make more. Look at them. He looks just like his mom. Like, I keep saying that, but they're literally twins. So almost everything sold. And that one sold for quite a bit of money. Oh, Jabria did get promoted. So I wanted to give her a little bit of a spotlight because she did get promoted. And then Brooklyn came over later that night. So I did have Marques spend a little bit of time with his girlfriend, Brooklyn. And they just had a couple really little cute moments together. It's nice to see like a sim being into Marques as much as he's into her, because if you guys know from the last generation, Marques was having a really difficult time with the ladies, but it doesn't look like he has that problem anymore. So I'm so happy for him. And so Jabria is just gonna spend some time doing some tummy time with baby Tariq. She's such a good mom. And he did complete a milestone, but I don't know which one it was because I was so zoomed in on his adorable little face that I'm not sure which milestone that he just completed, but he did hit one of his milestones. He's so cute. Look at him struggling to crawl. I love this about infants. Like, this is the part of infants that I love. And yes, they are a lot of like work, and it's nice to age them up quickly because toddlers are so much easier, but it's so cute. So look at Brooklyn. Brooklyn came over here to talk to Rico. This looks like it could be a problem. I don't know. We're going to see. But she's a little bit too interested in talking to Marques's brother. And I feel like Marques and Rico have this problem a lot with girls, where they kind of girl share and it causes problems. So we'll see what ends up happening with that. So Jabria came into the kitchen and Rico literally ran away from Brooklyn. And she's cutting like she mad. So I don't know what's happening with that. Maybe she's feeling a little bit of jealousy from Brooklyn being in the living room talking to Rico. I don't know. We just got to let it play out. But she's definitely learning how to cook. Like, it's a big difference from when they first moved in. And you guys see Brooklyn and Marques kind of moving around the house. Rico, I don't know where Rico went. He got out of Dodge when Jabria came in the room to see him talking to Brooklyn. But we're going to have him wake up and grab a bite to eat. Oh, he took a nap on the couch. Okay, and then baby Tariq had his first blowout. So he did reach that little milestone. And definitely somebody's going to have to go give him a bath. Look Look at Rico. He sat all the way on the other side of the table away from Brooklyn. He's like, yeah. Oh, and look at he caught whatever his mom had at the party yesterday. Like, you can see the red lines all over him. And I still don't know how to heal that. So let me know what we need to do to stop those little red squiggly lines from appearing all over his skin, because I have not cured that yet. I don't think so. I don't know how to get rid of that. I don't know if it's just the regular medicine or if it's one of those ailments. I have no idea how to get rid of it. So, all right. So he just gave baby Tariq his milk, and then Rico's going to put him down. And I'm going to have Jabria come and take care of him, because Rico does need to go to sleep because he has work in the morning. So I'm going to have Jabria give baby Tariq a bath. She looks like a mom. Like, you could just see mom all over her. Look how cute she looks. I love the outfit that I put on her. It's giving very young mom, college student, even though Jabria is not a college student. She's a painter. But it's still like, this outfit to me is like giving what it's supposed to give as far as like what a young mom would wear. I was kind of a young mom. I mean, not too young. I had my first kid when I was like 23, 24. And I would definitely wear an outfit that looked like that. It's super cute. And Marques is sleeping, but he'll be up shortly. And I believe Rico is sleeping as well. So right now it's just Jabria and Tariq that are awake. All right, so I'm going to have Jabria give Tariq a nap. Look at his nursery. Like, look at this vibe, guys. I love Nordhaven. And that's going to do it for this episode, you guys. Don't forget to check the checklist at the end of the episode so you guys can see our progress. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.